Hey guys, this is Booligan with Airsoft Retreat, BooliganAirsoft.com, and Airsoft Insider Magazine. Today we're taking a look at a custom rifle that I built a while ago that I get asked a lot of questions about. It's this thing. It's kind of a weird gun. It's based on the G&G G960, which is their version of the L96. Normally would have this big chassis on it, but I decided to take the chassis off and tweak it quite a bit. Starting at the back, you'll notice we have an EBR style stock. This stock is still adjustable for length of pull, and the cheek rest is still adjustable for height. Now, this did not come off of an M14 EBR. It actually came off of a Matrix shotgun that I got from evic.com. And what I ended up doing is it's mounted using four screws. If you take the G96 or the G960 chassis off and you're left with the frame of the gun, there's a long rectangular piece of metal that comes out and forms basically the basis for the butt stock. I chopped that off and then drilled and tapped some holes that this is now screwed into, and the grip is mounted as it normally would. The trigger guard is an M14 style trigger guard, and while this reach to the trigger looks really long, it's actually not. It's kind of right where it needs to be for perfect trigger placement. I had to groove out the bottom of this in order to allow the stock arms to still slide. And one of the interesting things about this is this little raised lip right here. I could dribble that down, but what it does is it stops the bolt there. So you only have about, let's call it 1.5 inches of bolt pull. But that's all you need. That's enough to load a new round and to trigger the firing mechanism so that your shots can be very, very quick. You still have a detachable magazine here. Up front, you have an M14 top rail, an optional M14 rail from Echo 1 that I've cut the end off, and then it's drilled and tapped into another large metal rectangle here at the front, and it's mounted upside down. You can notice the upside down Echo 1 mark right there. For the barrel, we cut about a foot off, about 11 or 12 inches off the front, and then have a can slipped on, and it's currently just pressure fit. I am still working on making a proper space or something out of Delrin or something like that. They'll fill the gap, and then I'll be able to mount it to the barrel securely using grub screws. The gun still shoots very, very hot. This thing shot almost 600 FPS stock. Even after cutting off a foot of inner barrel, it's still shooting high 400s. The thing is absolutely still skirmishable for a sniper platform. It's much lighter weight. Still chunky, don't get me wrong, but it's much lighter weight than it was before with the G960 chassis. So there you go. That should hopefully answer some of your guys' questions. You could build something like this for a fair bit of money. Honestly, so much of this came from just miscellaneous parts that I had laying around the shop, if you will. So I don't have price estimates for many of these things. But there you have it. This compact, accurate rifle, lightweight-ish. We call it C.A.R.L. We like that name. Be sure to check out all my reviews on Booligan Airsoft and Airsoft Retreat. And as always, thanks for watching.